So honestly, guys, I'm gonna keep this one really short. Turn this off. So I want to talk about five things. So number one, didn't do SmackDown because there really wasn't anything to talk about that happened in SmackDown. Not necessarily. I just forgot. Honestly, I didn't. I just forgot to make the video. But then when I realized it, like when I was about to lay down that same day, I was like, well, there really wasn't anything to talk about anyway. So I didn't make one. And I almost didn't make one for today, for Raw either. I was thinking about it all day. I'm off today, so it wasn't that I didn't have time. It's just, I was really upset yesterday. I'll talk about that part last. But from the main four things that I do want to talk about, number one, Gunther, he returned, spoke his stuff. He's going to be in King of the Ring. That's great. Loved what happened when they kicked Giovanni Vinci out. Now to see if they're going to have a third member or how Giovanni Vinci is going to come back from this is a whole nother story. So we'll figure that one out. Number two, Gable is a heel, full-fledged now. He was mean to Alpha Academy. I loved every second of it. Curious to see what they're going to do, if they're just going to be with him and stuff like that, or if they're going to be replaced with the Creed brothers being heel instead. I did hear a rumor. Everybody's been talking about it. So if you guys didn't hear it, sorry to break it to you. I was thinking that Creed brothers and Chad Gable would be the new stable, but if they do keep Otis and Tozawa in it, maybe they can go through character development. So from what I want, if Alpha Academy is going to stay like it is right now, I want Tozawa to actually become not a jobber. Like, have him change his attitude and his character and stuff, and then we can start treating him seriously, because he is a really good wrestler. It's just he hasn't really been getting the opportunities and stuff like that. Number three, Sheamus and Drew McIntyre was great, and Jey Uso and Priest was great. Nothing to talk about there because everything was great. If you guys want to see it, definitely want to check it out. The last thing I want to talk about, because I am making this video very, very short, because I want to express how bad I feel. Why did Becky Lynch have to win? I don't understand. I wanted Liv to win because it made sense for her to win, because she could keep the title until Rhea comes back, and maybe she could even retain the title against Rhea. But no, we gave it to Becky when Becky was supposed to be on like a leave or something like that, and Becky hasn't even signed a new contract yet. I don't know why we're putting Becky over right now. She should have just stayed home with Seth, and then if they wanted to come back and she could win the title at some point, yeah. But I feel like the whole lead up to this would have been way better if Liv would have just won. If Becky took it off of her at some point before Rhea comes back, fine, I don't mind. But I wanted this specific moment to be for Liv. And I am upset about it. I don't know how everybody can be like, oh, Becky won, great. Becky wins every time. She's had title after title after title. Liv only had one title, and it wasn't ran how it should have, and she lost it the way she shouldn't have. And then she had this character complex where it's like, now she loves getting hurt, and then they just went away from that, and then now just turned it into she needs a revenge and stuff like that, and that's great. But they should just have her win. Whatever. I don't really care anymore. I'm gonna go play 2K or something and get my mind off of this, because it makes no sense to me why Liv couldn't win. Please, Triple H. The whole show was okay. 7 out of 10 for me, but it was kind of the weakest show that he's made up to now. Not necessarily saying it's a bad thing, because obviously you get booking fatigue and stuff, but just, it would have been a 10 out of 10 if you just had Liv win. That's all you had to do. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna go cry in the corner, and probably see you guys whenever. Jesus. Take care, guys. Peace.